And we are here. I want to welcome everybody out to No Huntsville Presents The Come Up. DJ CO, I see you over there.
It's good, man. We having fun, man. We in the building.
Yo, you over there setting the vibe
man,
right
look,
now.
theme music is playing. Band is up. We got a packed house.
Packed house, man.
Righteously,
Y'all make some noise, man. Yeah.
Celebrities all through the house. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities all through the house.
Hey, yo, and listen, man. I want to comment on what CO just said. Y'all know on our first episode, we shared with y'all that we got some legendary guests coming through the building.
We did say that.
And today, we got young Basquiat.
Legacy continues.
Very reflective and introspective. Today, we got here with us on the come up, no other than Translee himself. Y'all give it up for Translee, y'all. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Happy to be here. Definitely honored.
Translee, I'm so elated to have you on the program, bro, because I think that you represent Huntsville tremendously.
Thank you.
I think that you represent hip hop in the truest form. That's something that I think that the people of Huntsville, the people that love hip hop in general, are proud to have.
Yo, facts, man. I mean, not new to the game at all.
Definitely
you know what I'm
not.
saying?
Yeah.
I counted. What album is this in the pantheon of mixtapes and albums?
Freedom Summer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. But out of projects, I say it's my third out of like actual albums that I put out. Like really put an effort behind and really went hard on. But because the other ones were like mixtapes, they weren't actually put on like iTunes and stuff. So that's Culture Junkie, MAOTP, and then Freedom Summer. So, but all of them have definitely been major stepping stones in a journey that that we're all on, this journey of hip hop. So,
Freedom Summer goes back to civil rights.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Freedom Summer, how you came up with the name.
For a lot of people don't know, I'm a documentary junkie. I'm a civil rights junkie.
Word.
So just in doing random research one day, I was just really diving into, voting issues and voting things that was going on, especially back in the 60s. And like things that was like getting Martin Luther King's attention and stuff like that he was going and getting involved in. And then I, found out about the Freedom Riders and Freedom Summer, which was 1968, Mississippi. That was, I think, coined actual Freedom Summer. But just diving into that and just, not even to go deep into the story, but, voting problems, voting issues that was going on in Mississippi in the 60s. They were busing, black and white college students to come down and try to help people in black communities understand about voting. But of course, when they were getting in, they were meeting, people that didn't agree with it at all. So it was like, the only thing that kind of got them through on those bus rides when they was coming down here to help people in black communities prepare to vote was music. You know what I mean? Like they sung to each other on those buses. And even whenever they would come down to Mississippi and get locked up just for trying to help black people to vote, they would get locked up. Boys on one side, girls on the other side. They would sing to each other, kind of let them know that each side was good. So it's like, I feel like going through something as treacherous as that, but music being able to bring them together, it's just like shining light on me. And it was, my next project was coming up. I felt like my music in some ways, not to water down what they were doing, but what we're going through now, things that people go through now, music can help you through it. So I feel like my music could in some ways help people through it, because I feel like that's my calling, like healing, and I feel like my avenue for that is music. So, so it's like I felt like Freedom Summer was the perfect name, and we rushed to get it out right by the end of the summer. It was still technically summer.
Gotcha.
But I feel like that project really is like broken boundaries. Like it was never like intentional to like save people. Like I've had people hit me up and say like, "This album saved me." Like I was heading in a certain direction, but so it's like. That was never intentional, but once I put stuff out and it happens, it makes me feel like, this is my calling. Like I gotta just keep giving people my truth, and through that truth, it helps other people or whatever.
A lot of times people saying that, man, hip hop ain't the same. It's watered down, it's that and the third.
I feel like the dope part about it now is you don't have to listen to what they force feed you.
And that's
now.
exactly what I'm speaking on.
Like people don't necessarily have to listen to the radio. No, I don't even know nobody that listens to the radio. Everybody I get in the car with, they hook their phone up immediately to whatever they want to listen to. So I don't feel like now we're as strapped into having to listen to what they're forcing. Now, you know, whenever you look at the award shows and the people that are getting the accolades, you
Right.
might feel like, okay, the stuff that I want to hear is not getting accolades, but people don't have to necessarily listen to, like, you know what I mean?
From the beginning, let's be clear. The imagery on the cover is powerful. Once you put up Freedom, the image of you with the buses in the background, anybody that kind of knows their history, you see where this is headed.
Exactly.
And I think in the beginning of the rhyme, you kind of spit these bars about you're free to be this, you're free to be that. You're free to listen to what you want to listen to now.
Yeah.
Nobody's trapped in by the big machine and you have to listen to what they're playing on Top 40.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, kudos to you because we just, briefly talked about this earlier, is you have no fear in your message and your sound.
Nah, man.
And it comes across. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that, man. And, a lot of times we hear artists and you can tell when they ain't spitting their truth. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all I know, man. Like, I don't rap for the purpose of just talking about, like, how cool I am.
Right.
Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may get on some shit every now and then, but, like, that's not the reason why I rap. Like, I rap just to get off feelings, however I feel about what's going on, just how I'm feeling at the time. Or, like, if a beat speaks to me, gospel music is, like, my favorite type of music. So merging gospel and hip-hop has been something that's major for me. I'm not a gospel rapper, but I love gospel instrumentals, you know what I mean? And if it's something that speaks to me and it forces something out of me, and that's when you get a Translee song, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get it from me just, like, trying to, like, out-rap somebody. Me, personally, I listen to everything, but, like, I listen to a lot of gospel music. So it's like I said, when I'm moved by gospel music. When I go to church, I'm most moved by devotion. I'm not ever really moved by the sermon, you know what I mean? So it's like that's where I get my love from. But I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out my team. Like my team is very musical. There's people on my team that's more musical than me. My producer Todd Marshall, my manager Chris Hunter, who's in here.
Indeed.
I don't know where he at. Oh, he over there. But that's also my engineer. That's mix and master all of my records. You know what I mean? So outside of the management, you know what I'm saying, he mix and master. So like
crazy.
When you hear a lot of the ins and outs and stuff like that, that's him. I might not even be there. That's him piecing and moving things around.
Very cool.
And, like me and
very
my
humble
DJ
brother.
instrumentals over there, we go back and forth about records and about, concepts and stuff. So it's like, it's an effort, you know what I mean, to put it all together.
I want to say this and get your thoughts on this. They don't want black leaders to exist.
Unless it's points, rebounds, and assists.
Touchdown, rushing yards, or the blitz.
Don't put down your raised up fist. Shout out to Gray, too.
Tell us what that means to you.
Really, man, that hook and I had that. I was sitting on that song for a while.
Yeah.
But it's just speaking to how, like, a lot of times they don't want, just what it said, they don't want black leaders to exist. A leader to exist unless you're leading in points, rebounds, and assists. Like, that's the only time they usually want to hear. So, like, I think LeBron's one of the people that's kind of broken that mold.
Yeah.
And been more than just a leader in that. He's been a leader in, social injustice and, like, a lot of things that just affect people on a regular basis outside of sports. So that particular, those words literally came from just that, like, just, but telling people, like, don't put down your fist. Don't forget about that side of it.
They say that we 6 people away from knowing everybody in the world.
Huntsville is 0.25.
So,
man.
And so with that, I want to segue into, you had the opportunity to attend Kanye West's Sunday service, bro. Tell us how that was.
Man.
It was interesting because I saw some interesting comments. I threw a comment out there and
to get into that, shout out to Kanye West.
Indeed, shout out
to
Kanye.
Tip who helped me meet Kanye backstage.
Yes, sir.
That was cool because Kanye is one of my biggest influences. Both of them were 2 of my biggest influences. So that moment was like, I was jumping out of my body in that moment. You know what I mean?
A fan moment.
Yeah. But I kept it.
Indeed, got to.
But yeah, man, going to it was cool, man. And Kanye's part was my favorite part. It's just, I have never really had a big affinity for, like, big mega churches because I just feel like once it gets to a certain point, it's just really about money. So going there, this wasn't even on my mind. To be honest, I was going to see Kanye. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't even going to church. Like, and half the people that was there to see Kanye. Like, I really could. I wasn't there because if I want to go to church, I wouldn't have went to that church.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, But the pastor that was there literally spent the entire service, the entire sermon asking for money.
Wow.
And in roundabout ways, like at first he had pictures of people like up on the projector. You know, in the big church they had the projector screens. Pictures of people, and they'd be like, this is such and such. They gave $1 million last year. And basically like looking at us like, what have y'all given? Then he's talking about himself. Like, I've given 1.2, all this money. Then all of a sudden he's like, I feel like 20 people in the crowd can give $1,000 a day. And people standing up. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. They stand up. Wow. Then he like 500 and people standing up. Then he like 100. Then he like, I don't want to embarrass nobody.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to embarrass nobody, but if you ain't got nothing too much to give, you got less than 100 to give, y'all stand up. And people were standing up like, this all like I'm sitting there like, yo.
CO, look.
I'm fucked up in there.
This right here is something that, you don't normally hear. And,
because I remember when you posted that you were there.
Right.
The next post was, whoa, I'm seeing
it. Was crazy, dog. It was crazy.
And I think that's really what scares a lot of people away from attending church.
Yeah. Because the thing about it, they had a lot of people there that would have never been to church. And that was a perfect time to capture people's minds and hearts in that moment. Yeah. But if you kind of turn a lot of people off, you know what I mean? Because there was a lot of people there. It was all... everybody, people that never would have been in New Birth.
Right.
But they was there to see Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like a free Kanye show.
Wow.
Pretty much. And shit was lit. Like,
well.
All was missing was a bar. It was a bar in there. People was in there drunk. Like, I ran into people that was in there literally drunk because it wasn't church to them. It was going to the fucking Kanye show. Whatever his intentions are, like, I don't know what it is with him going to doing like the church tour or whatever. Yeah. But the music that they were kind of singing, like they were even flipping other songs. Like they flipped Genuine So Anxious.
Right. I did see that.
It was like So Thankful or something like that. But it was dope. Like it was dope how they did it. And
that's that Kirk Franklin remix, ain't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. That's on Kirk Franklin. It seemed like Kirk Franklin was gonna pop out.
Right.
But it was funny because they did that song. It's like number 2. Father Stretch My Hands, number 2 on that last album. But it was like, Young Metro don't trust you. They did a remake of that.
Right.
And they did at the beginning of that. But it's like half the church was in there like, if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Because it's like.
But I mean, let's be fair though.
You feel that.
If you're a gospel guy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was following a young lady's feed and she posted this song. I'm an old gospel head, so Tremaine Hawkins and all that. But when you listen to it, if you really know your roots, it's blues and funk.
Yeah.
Clark Sisters. That was it. They did a disco record.
That's a fact.
It was disco. But it was dope. Yeah. That's what made me listen to it as a kid because I felt like we was cheating. You know what I'm saying? But music is music. And of course, that's always the argument. Oh, you're going to take that and turn it into... But at the end of the day, music moves people.
Yeah, move people. Yeah.
So, and you're definitely moving people with your message, with the musicality. So it's crazy.
So with that understood, Translee, you have actually, we're now one person removed from individuals like Kanye West. Individuals like T.I., Tip, and I think you provide another inspiration coming from Huntsville to the young minds, the young creatives, that, hey, look, this isn't impossible.
It's not.
You don't have to be from California, L.A., New York.
Right.
You can be from Harvest. You can be from Huntsville. You can be from right here in Alabama, and you can witness your dreams come true.
Right.
I like how you spit the line though. I don't remember which song it was, but you spit the line. And you rep Huntsville well.
Indeed.
You spit the line about laxing priests and so and so. When you say one remove, I'm like, shit. We all know they've been here. He's been plucking us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just nice to see you represent, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
let them know what it is.
I love them records. Move me. Like I love them records because when that record came out, I was a diehard Tip fan.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like.
City was popping.
So now,
crazy.
You do have a song with T.I., Catch This Wave. Yep. You have a few other songs, Ryder, with him and B.O.B. Man, what is it like to be on a song with individuals like T.I., like B.O.B., and you holding your own, you know what I'm saying? How is that like?
I don't even really know how to explain it, man. It's really like a dream come true, and it really... I wish I could hear myself rapping objectively, like, do I could hear, like, how it sounds to other people, because when people like come up and tell me I held my own, like I be sitting there listening to they verses and be like, yo, they snap. You know what I'm saying? Or like when I get the Andre 3000 comparisons, it's like, yo, have you heard Andre 3? Have you really listened to Andre 3000? Mm-hmm. Like you got me fucked up. like I don't know, but you know, like so I wish I could hear that, you know what I mean? But like working with them, man, has been like a dream come true.
I do want you to briefly tell us what the next move is as far as what Translee has going on with digital native culture has going on. What's next for?
Well, man, really a whole lot of stuff, man. Like we have our whole label kind of moving in a direction, because a lot of people don't know, like my label is Digital Native Culture, and we partner with, like, as far as I'm concerned, we partner with Tip, just because he supports everything what we're doing. Mm-hmm. But as far as our own label, like we have actually other artists, which is a cat named Gray, which y'all probably heard of, Official Gray Music on Instagram. This is his brand actually I'm wearing right now, Plant Based Dripping. That's dope, moving brother. All over the country right now. And we got a big plant-based dripping festival coming up for Thanksgiving, a big vegan Thanksgiving festival. So we have a lot of big stuff going on with that. So shout out to Gray. And then we also have a female R&B songstress named Asha, who's super dope. So really it's just about like us cultivating what we got going on. Like everybody's kind of doing their thing in their respective lanes and just kind of building, something that can really impact the culture, because like we want to, get into film and stuff like that. Like I said, me and Amar Harvey working on film.
Right.
So, like we trying to branch out into different things. So first things first is just getting everything with the label going. Me and Gray are trying to put on a tour starting top of the year. We actually ain't even trying. We actually gonna do it.
Right.
So we just gonna hit a lot of the cities where we get most of our plays from. And really that's the main focus, and then just being better people, because at the end of the day I feel like we're here to love, you know what I mean? So just trying to be better people.
Yes, indeed. So we are live here, No Huntsville Studios presents The Come Up with the man, the legend, Young Basquiat.
Hey man, appreciate
Translee.
I appreciate that.
I want to take this time to let all the young individuals here in Huntsville, in Alabama, and across the world, that this man is a reflection of, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can achieve it. Again, I think you're a great representative as far as hip-hop is concerned.
Thank you.
Young black men is concerned as well, and positive, productive citizens as well, bro. Much success to you moving forward. And Translee, we got to have you back, bro, because we just touched the surface of this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? But just know that you have some true supporters here at the Come Up.
Appreciate it, man.
CO, you got something, G?
Yo, man, just keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a DJ, I always need something different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, you get to mixing 5 or 6 songs, the same tempo, it's the same sounds.
Right.
It kills me just to see. Like, I really appreciate what these guys are putting out as far as your sound. Oh, it's a Drake type beat. Oh, is it this? I'm like, bro, do your own beat. So to throw that project on and move backwards and still see the same, you know what I'm saying? The same effort to be different and do your own thing, man. Just keep doing it, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'll always support. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Thank you. That
yes,
means
indeed.
everything.
So now, if you tune into the first episode, then you already know what time it is. CO.
This nigga got some sway energy.
16 bars, man.
Y'all know this is my favorite segment of the whole Come Up, bro.
I'm in theaters with content creators. Tapped in even my nonsense relative. More streams to rebuild the mold. More dreams than Meek Mill and Cole. This free will shit. Oh, I need guidance.
Let's go.
Social media loud. I need silence for 1 second. Getting a check and checking on my strong friends, because I know that real life begin when the song end. Where you at? All the war. I tried to end it and started more. Shawty raw, how she vegan around me a carnivore. And CNN thinks I'll get shot at the corner store. Guess how the love, it really ended with Carter 4. Black and white, it's over. It's green, my nigga. It's time to move way beyond race. I mean, they putting the military in space. I mean, Facebook collecting way more than your face. I mean, I'm going for the big chips with the dip. Big chip on my shoulder till I win the chip. I had that 96 Impala black with the chip. That Mind Your Business tent from All About the Benjamins. Woo. You might recall it. These schemes get diabolic.
I heard your team was buying followers. Karma be trying all of us. No Scientologist, God play calling all of this. Today's audience only follows the audience. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's Leezy in the building.
Hey,
That's it,
listen, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Y'all know what y'all came here to see.
Yo. Cats is gonna be scared to come. You know we're gonna have an issue. They're gonna be scared to come on the show.
Hey, yo, listen, my
Poppy Translee, come on.
My inbox be blowing up. How can I get on the show? Understand, if you not coming like that, you not coming. Much love. Thank you. This is No Huntsville Presents The Come Up.
Come up, man. What do you say, curating the culture?
16 bars at a time.
Hey, man, let's get it, dog.
All right, y'all. It's that time. Welcome to the Wave Report. Brought to you by The Come Up. The Wave Report features the top 5 hottest songs in the city of Huntsville. Let's get into it. Number 5, we got Bray Nicole with Ride to the Top. This songstress delivers a very melodic song, and it keeps you falling in love over and over again. Number 5, Bray Nicole, Ride to the Top. Number 4, we got my man, Larico Montana with On a Mission. This young entrepreneur, young businessman, / young artist tells you exactly where he's going. Straight to the top with On a Mission. Again, number 4, Larico Montana, On a Mission. Alright, getting down to the last 3, y'all. Number 3, we got King Kofi with King Friday. This right here is for all my hip-hop peers. And I gotta tell you, man, I gotta let y'all in on a certain secret. This particular track has been entered into the Indie Memphis Film Festival and will be featured on November 3rd. So King Kofi, let's go home and bring that title home, baby. You know what I'm saying? Number 3, King Kofi with King Friday. It's hard, but it's fair. Down to the last 2. Coming in at that number 2 spot, we got my man YK Soup with Gang at the Front Door. Hey, listen, man. YK Soup is an artist that's originally from Chicago and came down to Huntsville, Alabama to get his college degree at Alabama A&M. This song is dope. This song is hard. This song is real. We got my man YK Soup coming in number 2 with Gang at the Front Door. Alright, I know what it is. Down to the last one. Number 1, we got my man Translee featuring T.I. with Catch This Wave. Just listen to this song. You hear the young OG featuring the seasoned vet, the OG T.I. You already know why this is number 1. Gotta catch a wave, baby. You know what I'm saying? This particular song right here, you know what I'm saying, represents T.I. and the big homie Translee to the fullest, and it shows him as a powerful Huntsville representative. Major shout out to Translee for coming on the show and representing Huntsville in hip-hop to the fullest. This has been the Wave Report, brought to you by The Come Up, presented by